Welcome to Real Daily Talks, where simple English becomes real speaking.
Hey, Sophia, how are you today?
I'm really good, Ryan. I'm feeling energetic today. I had a good night's sleep and I had my coffee this morning, so I'm ready to go. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm a little tired, actually. I stayed up late last night listening to music.
Oh, really? That sounds nice. What were you listening to?
I was listening to some old rock songs from the 1980s. I love that music. It makes me feel happy and nostalgic.
Nostalgic. That's a good word. It means you remember the past with warm feelings.
Yes, exactly. Even though I wasn't alive in the 1980s, the music makes me think of good times.
I understand. Music has that power. So what did you do this weekend?
This weekend, I went to a small concert with some friends. It was a local band, nothing too big, but it was really fun. We danced and sang along. What about you? What did you do?
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I had a quiet weekend. I stayed home and organized my music playlists. I know that sounds boring, but I really enjoyed it. I created different playlists for different moods, one for working, one for relaxing, one for exercising.
That's not boring at all. I need to do that too. My music library is a mess right now.
Well, speaking of music and our favorite songs, that's actually perfect timing because today we're going to have a long conversation about music, our music preferences, and how to talk about them in English.
Perfect. Let's dive in.
So, Ryan, let me start with a simple question. What kind of music do you like?
That's a great question, but it's also hard to answer. I like many different kinds of music, but if I have to choose, I really love rock music. Classic rock, alternative rock, indie rock. I just love the energy.
When you say energy, what do you mean exactly?
I mean rock music makes me feel alive. The guitar sounds, the drums, the powerful voices. It makes me want to move and feel excited.
I see. So rock music gives you energy and makes you feel good.
Exactly. What about you, Sophia? What kind of music do you like?
I'm a little different. I prefer pop music and sometimes R&B. I like songs with good melodies and meaningful lyrics.
Meaningful lyrics. So the words in the song are important to you.
Yes, very important. I like when a song tells a story or expresses deep emotions. I want to connect with the message.
That makes sense. I care about lyrics too, but for me, the sound and the rhythm are more important.
Interesting. So we have different priorities when we listen to music. Do you have a favorite band or artist?
Oh yes, I have several. But my all-time favorite band is probably Radiohead. Do you know them?
Yes, I know Radiohead. They're a British rock band, right? They're very famous.
Yes, that's right. I love their music because it's creative and different. Every album sounds unique. What about you? Who is your favorite artist?
My favorite artist is Taylor Swift. I know some people think her music is too mainstream, but I don't care. I love her songwriting.
Taylor Swift is very talented. She writes her own songs, right?
Yes, she writes most of her songs, and I admire that. Her lyrics are like poetry. She talks about love, heartbreak, growing up, and many personal experiences.
That's true. Even though I don't listen to her music often, I respect her as an artist. She's very successful.
Thank you. So when did you start loving rock music? Was it when you were young?
Actually, yes. When I was a teenager, maybe 14 or 15 years old, my older brother introduced me to rock music. He played guitar, and he would play rock songs in his room all the time.
So your brother influenced your music taste?
Absolutely. He showed me bands like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, and Pink Floyd. At first, I didn't understand why he loved this music so much, but slowly I started to appreciate it.
That's a nice story. Music can connect family members. For me, it was different. I discovered pop music on my own through the radio and music videos on TV.
When you were young, did you have a favorite song?
Oh, yes. When I was about 12 years old, I loved the song Complicated by Avril Lavigne. I played it over and over again. My parents were probably annoyed.
I know that feeling. I did the same thing. When I discovered a song I loved, I would listen to it on repeat for days.
On repeat means you play the same song again and again without stopping.
Yes, exactly. Sometimes I would listen to the same song 50 times in 1 week.
50 times? That's a lot.
I know. But when you love a song, you can't stop listening to it. Do you still do that now?
Sometimes, yes. If I find a really good song, I listen to it many times until I memorize every word. Then I move on to a new song.
Same here. So, Sophia, how do you usually listen to music? Do you use a streaming service?
Yes, I use Spotify. I think it's the most popular music streaming service. I have a premium account, so I don't hear any advertisements.
I use Spotify too. I love it because I can discover new music easily. They have playlists for every mood and occasion.
That's true. I also like the Discover Weekly playlist. Every Monday, Spotify creates a playlist just for me with new songs they think I'll like.
Oh, I use that too. Sometimes I find amazing songs through that playlist. Do you ever buy music anymore, like CDs or digital downloads?
No, not really. I used to buy CDs when I was younger, but now everything is on Spotify. It's more convenient. What about you?
I'm the same. I still have some old CDs at home, but I never play them. I just keep them for nostalgia. Everything is digital now.
Do you ever go to concerts or live music events?
Yes, I love live music. I try to go to at least 2 or 3 concerts every year. There's something special about seeing your favorite artist perform in person.
I agree. The atmosphere at a concert is incredible. Everyone is there because they love the same music. You feel connected to the crowd.
Exactly. And the energy is so different from listening at home. The sound is louder, the bass is stronger, and you can feel the music in your body.
That's a great way to describe it. What was the best concert you ever went to?
Let me think. The best concert I ever went to was probably Radiohead 3 years ago. It was at a big outdoor venue, and the weather was perfect. The band played all my favorite songs.
That sounds wonderful. Did you sing along?
Oh yes, everyone was singing along. Even the people who didn't know all the words were trying to sing. It was so much fun.
I love that feeling. My best concert experience was when I saw Coldplay 5 years ago. The stage was beautiful with lights and colors everywhere. And when they played Fix You, everyone held up their phone lights. It was magical.
Coldplay is great at creating that kind of atmosphere. Their concerts are like big celebrations. Do you usually go to concerts alone or with friends?
Always with friends. I think music is better when you share it with people you care about. How about you?
I usually go with friends too, but sometimes if none of my friends like the same artist, I go alone, and that's okay too.
Really? You go alone?
Yeah, sometimes. At first, I felt a little awkward going to a concert alone, but then I realized that everyone there loves the same music, so I don't feel lonely. I can just enjoy the performance.
That's brave. I don't think I could do that. I would feel too shy.
You should try it sometime. It's actually quite freeing. Now, let me ask you something. Do you play any musical instruments?
I wish I did, but no. I took piano lessons when I was a child for about 2 years, but I quit. I wasn't very good at it.
Why did you quit?
I didn't practice enough. I was lazy. My teacher would give me homework, like practice this song for 30 minutes every day, but I never did it, so I didn't improve.
That's a common problem. Learning an instrument requires discipline and patience. I tried to learn guitar when I was 16.
Really? How did that go?
Not well. My fingers hurt all the time from pressing the strings, and I couldn't make the chords sound good. After 3 months, I gave up.
At least you tried. Maybe we're better at listening to music than making music.
That's true. We can appreciate music without being musicians. So, Sophia, do you think music affects your mood?
Oh, absolutely. Music has a huge impact on my mood. If I'm feeling sad, I can listen to happy songs and feel better. If I'm angry, I can listen to calm music and relax.
Same for me. Music is like therapy. When I'm stressed about work, I put on my headphones and listen to my favorite songs. It helps me forget my problems for a while.
That's the power of music. It can change how we feel in just a few minutes. Do you have specific songs for specific moods?
Yes, definitely. When I'm feeling down, I listen to upbeat songs with fast rhythms. When I want to focus on work, I listen to instrumental music without words.
Instrumental music is great for concentration. I do the same thing. I have a playlist called Focus with piano music and ambient sounds.
Ambient sounds? What does that mean?
Ambient means background or surrounding. So ambient sounds are like nature sounds, rain, ocean waves, things like that.
Oh, I see. So it's very calm and peaceful music.
Exactly. It helps me concentrate without distracting me. Do you listen to music while you work?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends on the task. If I'm doing something creative, like writing, I like to have music. But if I'm doing something that requires a lot of thinking, like math, I prefer silence.
That makes sense. Everyone is different. I need music almost all the time. Even when I'm cooking or cleaning, I play music.
Music makes boring tasks more fun, right?
Yes, exactly. If I'm cleaning my apartment, I put on dance music and I clean faster. The music motivates me.
I should try that. Usually I clean in silence and I hate it.
Trust me, try it with music. It changes everything. Now, let me ask you something different. Do you like music from other countries, like music not in English?
That's an interesting question. Yes, I do. I listen to some Spanish music, even though I don't speak Spanish fluently. I like the rhythm and the passion in Latin music.
Do you understand the lyrics?
Not always. Sometimes I look up the translation online. But even if I don't understand every word, I can feel the emotion in the singer's voice.
That's beautiful. Music is a universal language. You don't always need to understand the words to enjoy it.
Exactly. What about you? Do you listen to music in other languages?
Yes, I listen to K-pop sometimes. Korean pop music. It's very popular right now around the world.
Oh yes, I know K-pop. BTS is very famous. Do you like them?
I like some of their songs, but I also listen to other K-pop groups. The music is very catchy, and the production quality is excellent.
Catchy means it stays in your head, right? Like you can't stop thinking about it?
Yes, exactly. A catchy song is a song that you remember easily and you want to sing along to. K-pop songs are usually very catchy.
I agree. Sometimes I hear a K-pop song, and even though I don't understand Korean, I find myself humming the melody all day.
Humming means singing without words, just the tune, like hmm.
Yes, that's right. So, Sophia, do you think our music taste changes as we get older?
That's a deep question. I think, yes, it does change. When I was a teenager, I liked very different music than I like now. I used to love loud, rebellious music. Now I prefer softer, more emotional songs.
Rebellious means going against the rules or being a little wild, right?
Yes, exactly. Teenage music is often rebellious. It's about freedom and not caring what others think. But as we get older, we become more reflective.
I've noticed that too. I still love rock music, but now I also appreciate jazz and classical music. I never liked those genres when I was young.
Genres means types or categories of music.
Right, like rock is a genre, pop is a genre, jazz is a genre.
Exactly. So our taste becomes more diverse as we age. We learn to appreciate different styles.
Diverse means varied, or including many different types.
Yes, perfect. So Ryan, is there any genre of music you don't like?
That's hard to say. I try to be open-minded about music, but if I'm being honest, I don't really enjoy heavy metal music. It's too loud and aggressive for me.
Heavy metal is a type of rock music with very loud guitars and intense screaming vocals, right?
Yes, that's right. Some people love it, but it gives me a headache. What about you? Is there music you don't like?
I'm not a big fan of country music. I know it's very popular in America, but it's not my style. I find it a little slow and repetitive sometimes.
That's fair. Everyone has different preferences, and that's what makes music interesting. There's something for everyone.
Absolutely. Imagine if everyone liked the same music. That would be boring.
Very boring. So, Sophia, one last question. If you could meet any musician, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, that's difficult. But I think I would choose Freddie Mercury from the band Queen. Even though he passed away many years ago, his voice and his stage presence were legendary.
Legendary means extremely famous and admired.
Yes, exactly. Freddie Mercury was a true performer. He knew how to connect with the audience and make every concert special.
That's a great choice. If I could meet any musician, I think I would choose John Lennon from the Beatles. He was not just a musician, but also a poet and a peace activist.
That's wonderful. The Beatles changed music history. Their songs are still popular today, decades after they were released.
Music is timeless. Good songs never get old.
I completely agree. You know, Ryan, while we were talking, we used many useful words and phrases about music. I think we should go through some of them to help our viewers understand better.
That's a great idea. Let's break down the vocabulary.
First word, genre. This is a very important word when talking about music. A genre is a type or category of music.
So when we say rock, pop, jazz, classical, hip-hop, these are all different genres.
Exactly. For example, I can say, my favorite genre is pop music, or I listen to many different genres.
Another example, country music is a popular genre in the United States. Sophia, what's your favorite genre?
My favorite genre is pop, as I mentioned, but I also enjoy R&B. What about you?
My favorite genre is rock, especially alternative rock.
Good. Next word, lyrics. Lyrics are the words in a song. This is different from the melody or the music.
Right. Some people care a lot about lyrics. They want the words to be meaningful or poetic. Other people care more about the sound.
For example, I love this song because the lyrics are so beautiful. Or, I can't understand the lyrics because the singer is singing too fast.
Another example, Taylor Swift writes her own lyrics. Sophia, do you usually pay attention to lyrics?
Yes, I do. Lyrics are very important to me. I like songs that tell a story or express real emotions.
I pay attention to lyrics too, but sometimes I just enjoy the sound, even if I don't understand every word.
That's fair. Next word, catchy. We use this word when talking about K-pop. Catchy means something that is easy to remember and stays in your mind.
Yes, a catchy song is a song that you can't forget. You hear it once and then you're singing it all day.
Exactly. For example, that song is so catchy, I can't stop humming it. Or the chorus is very catchy.
The chorus is the part of the song that repeats, usually the most memorable part.
Right. Another example, pop songs are usually catchy because they have simple melodies. Ryan, what's the most catchy song you know?
Maybe Happy by Pharrell Williams. That song was everywhere when it came out, and everyone was singing it.
Yes, that's a perfect example of a catchy song. Next word, on repeat. This is a common phrase. When you play something on repeat, you play it again and again without stopping.
For example, I listened to that song on repeat all weekend, or I put my favorite playlist on repeat when I study.
Another example, my little sister plays the same song on repeat every day. It's driving me crazy.
Driving me crazy means making me annoyed or frustrated.
Exactly. Do you ever listen to songs on repeat, Ryan?
Yes, all the time. When I discover a new song I love, I play it on repeat for several days until I'm ready to move on.
Me too. It's a very common habit. Next word, upbeat. This describes music that is fast, happy, and energetic.
Upbeat music makes you want to dance or move. It has a positive feeling.
For example, I listen to upbeat music when I exercise. Or, this song is very upbeat. It makes me feel happy.
The opposite of upbeat is slow or melancholy. Melancholy means sad or thoughtful.
Good point. Another example. The DJ played upbeat songs all night at the party. Ryan, do you prefer upbeat music or slow music?
It depends on my mood. In the morning, I like upbeat music to wake me up. In the evening, I prefer slower, calmer music to relax.
That makes sense. Next word, nostalgic. This is an adjective that describes a feeling of remembering the past with warmth and happiness.
When something is nostalgic, it reminds you of old times, often from your childhood or teenage years.
For example, this song makes me feel nostalgic. It reminds me of high school. Or, I love listening to nostalgic music from the 1990s.
Another example, looking at old photos makes me feel nostalgic. The noun form is nostalgia. I felt a wave of nostalgia when I heard that song.
What music makes you feel nostalgic, Sophia? Songs from the early 2000s make me nostalgic. That's when I was a teenager, so those songs remind me of simpler times.
I feel the same way about music from my teenage years. Next word, melody. A melody is the tune or the musical notes in a song. It's the part you can hum or whistle.
Right. Melody is different from rhythm or lyrics. It's the musical line that carries the song.
For example, this song has a beautiful melody. Or, I can't remember the lyrics, but I can hum the melody.
Another example, the melody of the song is very simple, but it's effective. Ryan, are you good at remembering melodies?
Yes, usually I am. I can hear a song once and remember the melody pretty well. But I'm terrible at remembering lyrics.
Interesting. I'm the opposite. I remember lyrics very easily, but sometimes I forget the melody.
We're different learners. That's okay. Next word, instrumental. This describes music that has no singing or words, only instruments.
Yes, instrumental music is just the musical instruments playing without any vocals.
Vocals mean singing or the human voice in a song.
Exactly. For example, I like to listen to instrumental music when I study. Or, this is the instrumental version of the song without the singer.
Another example, jazz music is often instrumental with piano, saxophone, and drums.
Do you ever listen to instrumental music, Ryan?
Yes, sometimes. I have a playlist of instrumental guitar music that I listen to when I want to concentrate.
That's smart. Instrumental music is great for focus because there are no distracting words. Next word, vibe. This is a more casual, modern word. A vibe is the feeling or atmosphere that something creates.
When we talk about music, the vibe is the mood or energy of the song.
For example, this song has a chill vibe. Chill means relaxed and calm, or I love the vibe of this music. It's very positive.
Another example, the concert had an amazing vibe. Everyone was happy and dancing.
You can also say, I'm not feeling the vibe of this song. That means you don't connect with it or you don't like the mood.
What kind of vibe do you like in music, Sophia?
I like music with a positive, uplifting vibe. Music that makes me feel hopeful and energized. What about you?
I like music with a raw, authentic vibe. Raw means natural and honest, not too polished or perfect.
That fits with your love of rock music. Last word, tune. A tune is another word for a song or a melody. It's a more informal word.
You might hear someone say, "That's a great tune," or "I love this tune."
For example, the band played some classic tunes from the 1970s. Or, I can't get that tune out of my head.
Another example, my grandfather always whistles old tunes while he works in the garden.
Tune can also be a verb. Tune in means to listen to a radio station or to pay attention, but that's a different use.
For music, tune as a noun just means a song or melody.
Exactly. Okay, so let's quickly review all the vocabulary words we learned. Genre, lyrics, catchy, on repeat, upbeat, nostalgic, melody, instrumental, vibe, and tune.
These are all very useful words when you want to talk about music in English.
Yes, and now you can use them in your own conversations. Okay, Ryan, that was a lot of talking about music.
Yes, it was. We covered so many different topics. I hope our viewers aren't overwhelmed.
I don't think they are, but let's make it easier by summarizing what we talked about. Let's think about what we learned today.
Good idea. Where should we start?
First, we talked about music preferences and genres. We learned how to answer the question, what kind of music do you like? You can say things like, I like rock music, I prefer pop songs, or I enjoy classical music. We also learned the word genre for different types of music.
Right, and we shared our personal favorites. I talked about how I love rock music, and you talked about your love for pop and R&B.
Exactly. Then we talked about favorite artists and bands. We learned how to say, my favorite artist is, or I really love this band because. We also discussed why we like certain musicians.
Yes, and we learned it's important to give reasons. Not just I like Taylor Swift, but I like Taylor Swift because she writes meaningful lyrics.
Very good. After that, we talked about how music influences our lives. We discussed how music started in our childhood, how our family or friends influenced our taste, and how our preferences change as we get older.
We also talked about how we listen to music now, using streaming services like Spotify. And we discussed going to concerts and live music events.
Right. We learned useful phrases like, I go to concerts regularly, I listen to music on Spotify, and I love the atmosphere at live shows.
Then we talked about music and emotions, how music affects our mood, how we use music for different activities like working, exercising, or relaxing.
Yes, we learned we can say things like, music helps me focus, I listen to upbeat songs when I exercise, or this song makes me feel nostalgic.
After that, we discussed international music, like K-pop and Spanish music. We learned that you can enjoy music even if you don't understand the language.
Exactly. Music is universal. And finally, we talked about musical instruments and whether we play any. We shared our experiences of trying to learn piano and guitar.
So, as you can see, talking about music in English is not difficult. You just need to know some key vocabulary words like genre, lyrics, catchy, melody, and some basic phrases.
The most important thing is to share your personal experiences and opinions. Music is a very personal topic, so everyone's answers will be different.
And that's what makes the conversation interesting. Don't worry about being right or wrong, just express yourself honestly.
Exactly. Whether you like rock, pop, jazz, or classical, your opinion is valid and interesting.
Now we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part.
Yes, we love reading your comments and learning about you, our viewers.
Our question of the day is, what is your favorite type of music and who is your favorite artist? Why do you like them?
This is a fun question because everyone will have a different answer. Let me answer first. My favorite type of music is pop, and my favorite artist is Taylor Swift. I like her because she writes beautiful lyrics that tell stories. Her songs help me understand my own emotions better.
That's a great answer. For me, my favorite type of music is rock, and my favorite artist or band is Radiohead. I like them because their music is creative and different. Every song is an adventure.
See? We have different answers, and that's okay. That's the beauty of music. Everyone connects with different styles and artists.
Exactly. So viewers, we want to know about you. What is your favorite music genre? Who is your favorite singer or band? And most importantly, why?
You can write something like, my favorite type of music is jazz, and my favorite artist is Miles Davis. I like his music because it's relaxing and sophisticated.
Or you can say, I love hip-hop music. My favorite artist is Kendrick Lamar because his lyrics are powerful and meaningful.
Or another example, my favorite type of music is classical. I love Mozart because his compositions are timeless and beautiful.
Please tell us in the comments. Write, my favorite type of music is genre, and my favorite artist is name. I like them because reason.
This helps us understand you better so we can make videos that match your interests. And it also helps you practice writing in English.
So, it's good for everyone. Please take a moment to comment below.
We read every comment, and we really appreciate your participation.
Yes, you are what makes this channel special.
Okay, everyone, we're coming to the end of today's lesson.
Thank you so much for watching and learning with us today.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps us and shows us that you like this kind of content.
And if you're new to Talk Sophia, please click the subscribe button and turn on the little bell notification.
That way, you won't miss any of our new videos. We post regularly to help you improve your conversational English.
Keep practicing every day. Remember, learning a language is a journey, not a race. Be patient with yourself.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn.
Exactly. Every time you try to speak or write in English, you're getting better.
So keep going, keep learning, and keep enjoying the process.
Have a wonderful day, evening, and night wherever you are in the world.
Take care of yourselves.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.